so coffee tastes mighty good. That's not the reason why I've gotta get back up to that sugar shack.
Hey everybody, Jim Tedesco here from Millennium County version 2.0. It's been a while. And I'll catch you up here in just a second right after the break. Hang in there. Alright, I'm back. Hey, it's been so long since I've done this, I must have forgot how. I had to take a little hiatus or break. I was getting burnt out. And I looking back at it and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just getting too much done too soon. And it was starting to lose its fun appeal, so I decided to kick back for a couple of weeks or 3 weeks or however long it's been and reset my my goals. So now I'm back and I got a few things done in the last, actually I started yesterday and I got a few things accomplished, not a lot, but that's okay because this isn't a race. And of course I really just want to get my trains running again, which I'm still not really there, but I will be eventually. And when it happens, and I'm cool with that. So it's tough work, you know. I mean, even though it's a hobby and it's supposed to be fun, and it is fun to a certain degree, but it is work, you know. And I ain't getting no younger. So anyway, I'm back in the game. The videos won't be quite as frequent as they were previously, and that's okay too. Yeah, like I said, I want to try and complete a few things before I start doing videos on a regular basis again. But I did do one thing, and I gotta thank Tom Kvichak of Tom's Trains and Things for this, because he really kind of pointed me in the right direction, because I had no real interest in Arduino prior to that. I knew about it a little bit, but I didn't really see the potential in the train room for it. Well, now I do. So I went out and I bought this starter kit. And this is the most complete starter kit Uno R3 project, or the Elegoo or Elego, however you know. Tom pronounces it Elego, but it's spelled Elegoo. I don't know which is right, I don't care. But mainly you got the Uno board, and like I said, I started doing a little research into it and found that I have multiple uses for something like this on the train layout. So I'll be experimenting with that over the coming weeks and months. If I do come up with a working project, I'll try and videotape it, show how it was done. I don't know if it'll help or not. I know Tom's doing a really better job than I probably could of explaining this stuff, but we'll see. So with that being said, I don't want to drag this out forever. I want to show you some of the things I actually did accomplish in here. And the room is still kind of a mess. I cleaned it up a little bit. And I don't have Pogo in here today because he's being stubborn. He didn't want to put his harness on, so I said, well, no harness, you can't go out the door. I'm sure I'll have a different attitude tomorrow. So I'm here by my lonesome today, and that's fine. And I may tackle a couple of bigger projects while I am alone. Because, you know, I'm hesitant to do any spray painting in here with Pogo in here, or I've got the synthetic water, which is really a polyurethane. Even though it's water-based, I didn't want to risk trying to mix and pour it with Pogo in here. It's just too dangerous. If I were ever to get any of it on him or anything, I don't know how that would work. So, for his benefit and safety, I'll keep him in the main house while I'm doing that stuff. Alright, well anyway, enough yapping. Let me take the camera off the tripod and I'll show you what I've done. Stand by. Alright, we're back. Now we're handheld now, so I'll try not to make anybody dizzy or sick. This is the one thing that I just added. And this is an overpass because even though it's not accurate in real life, because this is, remember, this is where my house is, or going to be. And this road here is US 27. Now US 27 doesn't have an overpass, but then again, there isn't 3 sets of tracks beyond the sugar rail either, so I kind of had to fudge a little bit, but that's fine. So I added the overpass and brought it right up into the wall, and then there's a photographic road that goes to nowhere. I also did some background over there and a little bit over here. I'm gonna put a background all the way down on both sides at some point, but I don't know when. Now I still got to put in the crossing lights, the cross-buck and flashing lights over here. I got to buy some. I don't have anything I can utilize except for these here, but they're going to go in a different place. Not figured out where yet, so that's still on the table. All right, what else have I done? I didn't do a lot here. I mean, like I said, I got a little bit done, but not a whole hell of a lot. Over here, I added the 2 roads to go back into the back there. I don't know how much you can see. There's actually a road back there, too. And there's actually 2 access roads to get back there. And I will put up crossbucks. I may put those platforms, crossbuck platforms over there and over here just on the one side, and actually get them out. And I plan on using the Uno for that too, or the Arduino. So, like I said, I got big plans for the Arduino stuff. See, did I do anything else? Not really. I did thin out the traffic on the roads a little bit. It was too crowded. I didn't like it. So by opening up more roads, I was able to divert some of the traffic. And like I said, down in there, see if I got a light here, you might be able to see better in there now. So, anyway, that's pretty much all I got done. Oh, wait a minute, I did do something else. I almost forgot. And I gotta admit, it took more than 2 days to do this, but that's all right. I bought a bunch of the Scale Trains box cars. They were just plain with the actual Scale Trains logo on them. I know you've seen them. I'm sure I have one here somewhere. I haven't painted yet. Although I don't know where it is. Anyway, what I do with them is, first thing I do is put a brown primer coat on them. And I use a spray bomb for that, you know, so the actual Rust-Oleum here. Primer. And now this has been drying now for at least 24 hours. And then after that's done, I will put a flat white on there. So there'll be white box cars. What happens after that, I decal them. And this is what I came up with. And I've got the Pogo brand incorporated with the dog on there. And I've got the Princess line incorporated with a little cartoon princess on there. And I'm going to make a few of these. And they're not too incredibly detailed, but there is the weight capacities and whatever on the bottom right. And I set it up like some of the box cars already have the same format. So that came out pretty nice. I was actually surprised. I still have to work on the Sugar Line locos. That's as far as I got with that one. And the Millennium County ES44, that's a long ways from being done too. I just haven't had time to fool with them. And I really have to be in the right frame of mind for that. So, that's pretty much what I got done. That was it. I can't think of anything else. And like I said, I don't want to drag this out too far anyway. So let me reposition the camera and we'll close this out. Alright, so that's about it. Thank you for watching. As always, keep it on the rails. And, oh, there's one more thing. I'm going to put a link down below for my newest Wiseguy video if anybody wants to see it. It's kind of interesting. It won't be on YouTube, obviously, because it would probably most definitely get me kicked off of YouTube. So I'll actually put the I'll put two links down, and one for BitChute and one for Rumble. That you can pick which one you want to watch, but it's the same video. It just depends on your which one you'd rather watch it on. Okay, that's it. So until next time, we'll see you. Bye.